Steady as you go!
Aye, aye, skipper.
We're in the rendezvous area. We should see her any time now. Slacken your mainsail.
Slacken your mainsail. Aye, aye, sir.
What's our speed now, lad?
We're running up 4 knots, Captain. What's got your fellas up, Dan?
Well, secret orders, midnight rendezvous, all that nonsense.
Must be something big. Can't find a ship 12 hours before sailing.
Right. Beamish and the Royal Navy make a rendezvous, you can be sure every pirate in the Caribbean knows about it.
I have a strange feeling, Dan. The sea doesn't smell right tonight. There's a whiff of wet canvas and tar on the wind, without a sail in view.
Wonder if there's anyone out there following us. You see anything now, Gaff?
Not a thing. I'm near blind trying to see through this blinking fog. It's awful, Danny boy.
Maybe it's all for the best. Running without lights. Just have to take a chance of ramming. I think there's a ship out there.
Maybe. Can't tell anything in this rotten weather.
You'll soon know, mate. You see that flicker?
Aye.
3 points starboard, Gaff.
3 points it is.
Let's hope she's His Majesty's man-of-war Scarborough.
Hello! Captain Tempest! Are you there?
Identify yourself.
Captain James Steele of His Majesty's man-of-war Scarborough. Come aboard, Captain Tempest.
Lower away the longboat.
Lower away the longboat. Aye, aye, sir.
Captain Tempest, may I ask why you approached without giving a warning signal?
And you can ask what you like, Captain. And I have a few questions of my own.
I'll do my very best to answer them. I should like to present you to your passenger, Lady Hilary Winrod. This, my lady, is Captain Tempest. He is being commissioned to deliver you to Barbados.
Now, why do I take her to Barbados?
To join my husband, Captain Tempest. Lord Winrod is His Majesty's governor at Barbados.
I hope you'll be very happy together, ma'am. I must say this is a fine reason for hauling us out in a fog and risking both ship and crew.
You object to taking risks, Captain Tempest?
I'd take any risk to fight against Spain, ma'am. I wouldn't risk the left arm of my sea cook to give the governor of Barbados a honeymoon.
Captain Tempest, I feel confident that the Admiralty doesn't act frivolously. If they feel...
I think Captain Tempest is quite right. In the circumstances, Captain Teal, I think I'd prefer not to sail with him.
My lady, I don't think you realize...
My decision is made.
Very well. You can return to your ship, Tempest. And understand this incident will be reported to the Admiralty.
Good. Teach him a lesson, maybe. Now, look, mate, like I told you before, you don't risk a ship and crew unless it's worth the risk. You don't fight for a prize unless it's worth fighting for.
But are you sure, Dan? It doesn't seem like Beamish would send us out unless it was for something more than a governor's wife, especially after all the fuss that was made about it.
Her ladyship said it herself. Our honeymoon, our honeymoon.
But, Dan, you said there might be some other ship trailing us.
Well, maybe I was wrong about that.
I'm not so sure.
I apologize for this conduct, my lady.
Well, why was this Tempest person chosen for such a responsibility?
He's very much at home with these waters, my lady. Also with the scoundrels that infest them. Until a short while ago, he was a pirate himself.
You confirm my decision, Captain Steele. You will see me safely to Barbados.
But, my lady, I have been ordered to hand you over to Captain Tempest.
That's quite impossible. Captain Steele, you understand the significance of my mission?
I can only assume that the Admiralty has a very good reason for its action.
I can only say, but I owe you this much, that I am of no importance in myself. I have been chosen for reasons of discretion, I suppose, To carry a certain message.
I see.
And that message concerns negotiations between England and another power, the result of which will, eventually, affect the outcome of the war.
Captain Steele! Captain Tempest! This is Captain Mendoza of the galleon Bay of Cadiz, lying across your bow. My companion ship lies at your stern with 20 guns. Captain Steele, I understand you have a woman passenger on board. In the name of His Majesty King Philip of Spain, I demand you surrender her immediately. It is useless to give battle. My orders are to spare your ship only if you surrender your passenger peaceably.
Looks like I was wrong again, Gaff. The lady's that important to Spain.
Captain Steele, hand over your passenger at once or we open fire.
Open fire, and the devil take you! Captain Tempest, are you with me?
Gaff, get aboard the Sultana. Take command.
And where are you going?
Maybe the Navy had a good reason for picking me after all. Come on, mate.
Tempest, do you hear me? Captain Tempest, where are you?
Run for it, Steele! The Sultana will cover!
My lady, please go below.
So the Sultana wants action, does she? Good. Fire a broadside. Fire!
Master Gunner, hold your fire!
All right. Let her have it.
Fire!
Hey, bosun.
Come back, Captain Tempest. A pirate is not that easily fooled.
Well, that was a foolish thing to do.
If I manage to survive and reach my destination, I can deliver the message to the proper person. If not, at least it will not fall into the hands of the enemy.
You're a dangerous cargo before. You're a charge of live gunpowder now. Come on, we're leaving.
But there's no purpose in taking me away now. The letter, the thing you came back for, has been burned.
You're the letter now. Do you want me to knock you down and tie you up, or you're coming under your own sail?
I'm sure you would knock me down, Captain Tempest. Do you mind?
Thank you.
No one can explain Tempest's motives or whereabouts. We must reluctantly draw our own conclusions.
In view of your captain's treachery, the Admiralty has no other alternative than to declare Dan Tempest an enemy and a traitor, to be hunted down and destroyed.
Not Captain Tempest. He's no traitor.
What? This ship will sail under Admiralty orders. Lieutenant Beamish here in command. And we shall not return until this renegade pirate has been laid by the heels. Lieutenant Beamish, take over.
Aye, sir.
And the last loose sail!
May as well try to act human. We're going to be together quite a bit. We'll be crawling in the back lanes, in and out of the 7,000 islands hereabouts. That's why these waters are so favored by pirates. You get lost and you needn't be found if you know the channels. I wouldn't try signaling her if I were you. You'd never tell if a ship's what she seems in these parts.
I'm beginning to find that out.
Now, just in case, I think we'd better do something about your clothes. Seaman's jacket and trousers up there for it. Put 'em on.
But, Captain Tempest...
Don't worry. I'll look at the sharks.
Well, if you do, I can quite see the sense into changing into something more appropriate.
Right. You know, if you really wanted to deliver that message, you'd tell me what it was. That way you'd have twice as much chance of getting it through.
Ah, that's quite an idea, isn't it, Captain Tempest? Although I really don't see why I should trust you. After all, you're still a pirate at heart, aren't you?
Sure. Once a pirate, always a pirate. You ready yet?
Just 1 minute. I've just got to put on my coat. Then I shall...
Stop it!
Oh,
Just tell me one thing. What charter-brained mackerel in England picked you to carry an important message?
probably the same one that picked a pirate like you to take me to Barbados.
They've seen us. She's going about. I just hope she's what she seems to be. Now listen. When they get alongside, you let me do the talking.
Hello, in the skiff there! We saw your distress signal. Are you shipwrecked, friend?
You can go about your business. We don't need your help, thanks.
You're lacking in courtesy, friend.
I'm Lady Winrod. He's Dan Tempest, the pirate.
On your way, friend.
Get her on a course, lad. Seats and braces. Set your mainsail.
I'd chuck you overboard to teach you a lesson. There are too many sharks in these waters.
Sharks?
Still, you might be better off. Now that you've told the whole Caribbean where we are, the human sharks will be out. And for a lady with a secret, they might be worse than the fish.
Now, exactly where did you see Tempest and this lady, eh?
It was an act of mercy. I'd do the same for a gull with a broken wing. I'm a merchant. I take no sides. I sell to anyone who's willing
You
to
can
buy.
trade with the devil for all I care.
But,
Now,
Captain...
don't worry. You will be quite safe if you answer my question. Where?
I'll mark you the exact spot on the chart. On the parallel. 25 miles due north of 5 Keys.
Now, there is no port of call between this point and 5 Keys, eh?
Right. If you call 5 Keys a port of call, a den of cutthroats. Never been there myself, of course.
No, it's just the place a man would pick to trade boats with no questions asked, or make contact to dispose of a prize.
That's 5 Keys, sir.
Now, with a normal wind and with the drift you mentioned, Tempest should reach 5 Keys by sundown, I imagine.
Right.
Very well, you may go. Lieutenant, I have a very special mission for you.
See me, Capitan.
Promises to be a clear sky tonight. Good for navigating.
Captain Tempest, may I ask you a question? Where are you taking me?
I'm just trying to deliver you to your husband in Barbados with your diplomatic secrets all safe and sound. But you won't believe that. So I'll give you a simpler answer. I'm putting in at 5 Keys. There. I'll trade this boat for something a little more seaworthy and that won't be spotted so easily.
I'd like to believe you.
Get you something to eat, a bunk where you can stretch out for a while. We'll be sailing again tonight. Night's a good time to sail in a small boat. You can steer by the stars.
Why did you change your mind about taking me to Barbados?
Now, maybe I should warn you about this port we're putting into. It's a freebooters' haven, pirate harbor.
Why didn't you come back and tell Captain Steele you changed your mind?
Whatever you think of me, lady, I'm an angel compared to the lads at Five Keys.
I suppose I know the answer to my own question. You didn't refuse to take me, did you? I refused to go.
No, lady, I wouldn't have taken you for love or money. Till I heard you were wanted by the Spaniards.
And then you saw an opportunity for a ransom, is that it?
As I was saying, the dregs of the Caribbean drift into the coffee house at the Five Keys. It's a coffee house where they only sell rum. The Five Keys are the keys of Davy Jones' locker, they say. Don't worry, come on.
Now, looky, lads. How'd you like to buy a ruby necklace as only yesterday graced the neck of a Portuguese princess?
Me and my mate don't have to buy our rubies. Come on.
Well, Dan Tempest. Back on the account, are you?
Answer your own questions. Now, me and my mate want a bunk, a couple of pints of rum, and a whale steak cooked on the coals. And send it up with Meg of the Roving Eye. Hey, mate?
Aye.
Do you want a room with a lock on the door or no? Room with the keys, a shilling extra.
Well, we're living high on the hog with a couple of things in tow we don't want fingers prying into, so give us a key.
Room 13, head of the stairs. Pay in advance.
Up you go. Well, I've got to go and find a boat.
A boat? But you're not going to leave me alone?
I'm glad to say I can trust you not to go roaming. You know, at a tight pinch, you could jump. Only about 15 feet or so. Shorter than the fall from a yardarm. You better get some sleep. I'll be back before you're snoring. I'll lock the door as I go.
Hello? You there? Can you hear me? Tavern keeper, hello!
Patience, gentlemen, patience.
Ah, tavern keeper. I am looking for Captain Dan Tempest.
Can you tell me where I can find him, please? Man's got a weak patience, I see. My establishment prides itself on the privacy accorded its patrons, Signor. Can't afford to have my patrons bothered.
But Captain Tempest did put in here tonight, did he not?
That information is not available.
Ah, I know he did. He was seen by a turtle boat at sundown.
Then why ask me?
Because I have good reason to believe that Captain Tempest is expecting me. If you were to see him, perhaps you would tell him that Captain Mendoza of the Bay of Cadiz is very anxious to discuss his prize with him and will come to terms immediately. He will find me at Hogshead Firth.
Skipper lad. I've got an important message for him.
Oh, aye, aye.
Come on, man.
I wondered if you could help me. I can't explain, but I've got to get away from here.
Why, certainly. I would be only too glad to help.
I've got to find a passage on a ship bound for Barbados, or someone to take me there. Money's no object. I can play well.
My captain is a man who likes to help when needed. Come along.
You sure you can arrange it?
Si. Si, senorita.
Stand. Now, wait.
See, my lad, where'd he go?
I don't know. Back to the ship, I suppose.
What ship?
The Bay of Cadiz. The master was here looking for you. Says he'll make a deal for your prize.
Where's the Bay of Cadiz anchored?
Hogshead first.
Thanks!
Fine night for sailing. A lot of luck and a little skill, you'll be home with your husband by the morning. We have left no stone in the ocean unturned, sir. They put into 5 keys. We know that Lady Hilary fell into the hands of the Spanish. That, I fear, is all we know.
You may rest assured, sir. This man Tempest will be found and hanged for the contemptible swine he is.
Hilary died.
Oh. Captain Steele, you are right. I can only confess that I underestimated the judgment of the Admiralty. One day soon, you will read news of a great alliance which may put an end to this war. And when you do, you'll know that you played a part in making peace possible.
You know, you shouldn't have been so stubborn. Do you mark that, Governor? Stubborn wife's the devil to live with.
Captain Tempest, will you please explain just what you have been doing?
Carrying out Admiralty orders, Edward, as you always said I should. Aye, Lady Hilary. Glad to be of service, gentlemen.
A-roving across the ocean, oh, let's go a-roving and join the Buccaneer. He's the bravest man we know. Say he's not, and you'll be walking the plank, sir. Let's go a-roving across the ocean, oh, let's go a-roving and join the Buccaneer.